as you could tell with the picture from George Washington with my face on it, Kel likes to pick on me. And so I had promised him before all the Corona stuff that revenge was coming, and revenge is definitely coming. So coming soon. Kel, watch your back. 24/7. I'll be there. Anyway, so you guys, everybody stand to your feet. We're going to go into some worship. Maybe you've had a tough week. Matter of fact, let's do the thumb thing. If you had a really good week, thumbs up. If it's kind of been a rough week, thumbs down. In the middle, kind of, sort of. How's your week been? Kind of see in the middle, a little in the middle, in the middle, kind of down, up, down. So hopefully we're going to turn that wrist, like thumb, a little bit higher tonight, and help finish out the rest of the week on a high note. That'd be a great rest of the week. Great way to end it. And yeah. So let's all worship together. We have a guy I know kind of okay, I guess. Brayton Fancy, you're leading us to worship. So sing out to the Lord, sing out, and give praise to God. They're muted.
God that never fails will not fail me now. You won't fail me now in the waiting. The same God who's never late is working all things out. You're working all things out. And yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Oh yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Oh yes, I will. God that never fails will not fail me now. You won't fail me now in the waiting. The same God who's never late is working all things out. You're working all things out. Yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Oh yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Oh yes, I will for all my days. Yes, I will. I choose to praise, to glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. And I choose to praise, to glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. And I choose to praise, to glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. And I choose to praise, to glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. Oh yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Yes, sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Oh yes, I will for all my days. Yes, I will for all my days. Yes, I will. You're the God who makes the giants fall. You bring down the walls of Jericho. You're the God who gives the miracle. We believe. You're the God who parts the ocean wide, just to bring us closer to your side. You're the God who brings the dead to life. We believe, oh, we believe. And God, how great you are, great things you have done. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. Every victory, every battle won. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. We are confident in all your ways, 'cause we know you never make mistakes. God, you fill us with a greater faith. We believe, oh, we believe. And God, how great you are, great things you have done. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. Every victory, every battle won. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. And God, how great you are, great things you have done. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. Every victory, every battle won. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. Your feet, drink. All of our hope in, all of our trust in, all of our future in the God who never fails. All of our faith in, all of our strength in, all of our future in the God who never fails, all of our hope in, all of our trust in, all of our future in the God who never fails, all of our faith in, all of our strength in, all of our future in the God who never fails. And God, how great you are, great things you have done. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. Every victory, every battle won. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. God, how great you are, great things you have done. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. Every victory, every battle won. For everything we've seen, there is more to come. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. I wanna sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heartbeat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. I wanna sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heartbeat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. I wanna sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heartbeat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. The more I seek you,
just stay right here. Right here in His presence. Such an awesome, awesome place to be in His presence. Because when we seek after Him, when we look for Him, when we go after Him, all we have to do is take one step and He's right there. You know? Because He loves us so much that He's willing to go that extra mile, go further than anybody else just to be with you, just to be with me. It's awesome to be in His presence, isn't it? We're going to keep singing. I just want to keep singing. I want us to keep singing this. I just don't want to lose where we're at right now. So let's go in. Let's go back in. Let's keep worshiping. Let's just keep worshiping right now, okay? Let's keep worshiping.
Your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heart beat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. I wanna sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand.
Come on, tell him how much you long to be with Him.
Feel your heart
how much you long to be in His presence.
This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. I wanna sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heart beat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for your presence. Lord, thank you for gathering us together here tonight just to be here in your midst. You are such an awesome, awesome God. Lord, we just humble ourselves before you right now. Just your presence, your overwhelming presence just flushes out the world. It takes everything away. When we're in your presence, Lord, it's such an awesome sense of just being alone, but yet not alone. Of being emptied out, yet full. There's more and more and more that you offer us if we just simply come into your presence. Father, we just thank you for this time of worship that we've had tonight. We just pray, Father, as we go through the rest of our service, that you would just guide us in our wisdom, give us full understanding, teach us who you are, help us to grow in our relationship with you, God. Help us to grow in our relationship with each other. Lord, help us to learn how to be the church. To follow after you with all our heart. To find your presence so overwhelming. Amen and amen. Amen. Thank you guys. Whew. Y'all are awesome. Hey, I laid my papers down somewhere. I don't know where. Would somebody bring me my papers? All right. So, how's everybody's week been? Did we do our thing? Okay. So, up or down? Up or down? What do I see? I see some good. I see some half good. Maybes. Some maybes. Yeah. Halfway. I see mostly halfway. At least I'm not seeing any. Awesome. All right. So, those of you who do not know me, I see some faces that I might not know from up here. My name is Jay Jones, and I'm one of the small group leaders for WAVE. I deal with these boys right here. Goodness gracious. Golly, y'all look good, too. Especially you, Will. You must be working out. All right, so we got to do a couple of things a little bit different tonight, guys, than what we originally planned, okay? So I want to go through a couple of things with y'all, tell you what's going on, let you know some stuff, all right? First and foremost, it is with a very sad and broken heart that I have to tell you that we are not going to be able to do Adrenaline. We really wanted to. It was our heart to be able to do it. We've worked for the past week to try to figure out how we could pull it off. Last week, for those of you who don't know, we were told by Rodney Nicodemus that he was not going to be able to do Adrenaline this year. His church body, church leadership, came down and said that they weren't going to allow any camps to happen for the summer. So, your leaders here, in our boldness, began to put it together because we love you guys and we were going to do it. However, after really looking at the details of everything that it's going to take, after considering things like cramming you all into those vans. I know y'all love those vans, especially when the air stops working and we got a 5-hour drive, right? Some of y'all remember those trips down to Bradenton, Florida when you were in children's ministry with us, right? And we'd take that 5-hour drive in that old 78 Dodge Ram van that the ceiling was falling in on and the air didn't work. Y'all remember that? Wow. We stopped in one place and I went to a Dollar General. I got some duct tape the ceiling back up. Well, because of COVID, we can't do that. Because of COVID, we're not going to be allowed to cram you guys all into a van. In order for us to really have been able to go on this trip, we would have had to get 6 15-passenger vans in order to spread you all out. We would have to have one person per bed, which meant that we had 52 people going, so that would be 26 rooms, which would be financially impossible. Okay? So do y'all hear what I'm saying? While we wanted to do it, we just couldn't. All right? And when the lead team got together and the lead team started talking, they said they just didn't see how it was responsible enough for us to try to do it. So we had to axe Adrenaline. All right? Now, we are going to work diligently and hard to try to plan some activities and things for us to be able to do for the rest of the summer. Looking into the fall, we talked about doing a fall trip or a fall retreat for a couple of years. We're going to really talk about that. If we can make that happen, we're going to make it happen. All right? We're doing everything we can as your team for Wave to figure out what we can do for you guys. Okay? So just know that. We love you. We love you, we love you, we love you. Okay? We don't want you to be to feel. I know it's bad. Some of you guys that have been to adrenaline year after year, it hurts. It hurts me. But I promise you, we're going to get through this. All right? But that being said, we're also going to have to talk about how we're going to run Wave from here until this whole COVID thing starts to go away. Now, everybody say, I hate COVID. No, say it like you really, because you really mean it. I hate COVID. No. Say it. I hate COVID. Come on. Y'all are like dead. Say it. I hate COVID. There it comes. Now, say it again. I hate COVID. I hate COVID. All right, so with COVID being here, unfortunately, COVID is going to cause us to have to do some things a little bit different. Now, naturally, you see where you're at, right? And the sanctuary is already set up for our social distancing, okay? Now, social distancing is very important in the midst of COVID. Now, we've got to make sure that we are keeping our distance from each other so that we don't spread the virus. One of the things that we heard from a doctor this week as we were talking about doing adrenaline was how there's a lot of kids your age, who are getting COVID. I'm being real with you guys. They're getting COVID and some underlying medical condition that they didn't know about, that had not been detected, suddenly, because of the virus, comes on, and they're dying. This is a very serious thing. Now, do we still want to have fun? Absolutely. Are we saying we're going to axe everything and we're not going to do anything but sit in a chair? No, that's not what we're saying. But we have to be serious about this disease. Okay? So we have come up with some policies and some procedures that we are going to have to enforce here. And so tonight, what I want to do is I want to go over this stuff with you. And then after I go over it with you, all of the stuff that I'm going to tell you, okay, I just went over with some of your parents over there in Adrenaline meeting tonight. All right, so your parents are aware. Some of your parents are aware. The others, parents that are not aware, we're going to make sure that they know, okay? We have to make sure that we follow this. Now, all of you, when you came in, what happened? You had to have your temperature taken, right? Okay. As you're coming in from here on out, we've got to make sure that we're checking you for symptoms, the primary one being making sure you're not running a fever. Fevers imply infection, and infection implies that you're contagious, okay? So we have to limit that from happening, all right? So this is what we're going to do from here on out. If you are exposed or you receive a positive COVID-19 test, you are going to have to not attend Wave for 2 weeks, 14 days. The Department of Public Health has said that quarantining is the best way to reduce the spread of the virus. So we have to quarantine. Now, you guys who have been with us for a while, you know we're streaming on YouTube right now. Hey, YouTubers. Hey, guys, we're glad y'all are with us. Don't mean to leave you out. Glad y'all are here. Go home. Watch it online, okay? If you're online, when we go to small groups, Brian's going to do a small group thing for those online, and we're going to make sure that you're still getting Jesus, okay? Because, ultimately that's what it's all about, is making sure that we get Jesus. We need Jesus. Anybody need Jesus? Just a couple of you? Wow. Y'all are like dead. Does everybody want to just sit down and take a nap? Anybody want to take a nap? All right. Okay. So I'll try to hurry up. I know y'all don't like listening to me run my mouth. All right, so let's go through some policies, way things are going to work from here on out. Y'all want to do that? All right. So number one, if you are positive for COVID or you are showing symptoms of COVID, you cannot come for 2 weeks. Okay? If you are showing symptoms and you've been diagnosed with COVID, then what we're asking is that 10 days after those symptoms start, you can't return. That's Department of Public Health's statement, okay? But really, until your doctor clears you to be back into public life, you need to stay home, all right? Now, we have asked your parents to make sure that your small group leaders know if you are positive for COVID or if you have been exposed to COVID, so that you can't come lollygagging up here and say, oh, no, I haven't, I'm fine, and answering those questions dishonestly so that you can be here, all right? Because we need to protect everybody who's in this room, okay? So, as you come in, temperatures and also the questionnaire. Now, then we are seating you. You are going to be seated by those people that you came with, all right? So, if brother and sister come together, all right, and they don't want to sit next to each other, well, they can spread out. There's plenty of room. If you want to sit with your friend, this is important. If you want to sit with your friend during wave, you need to come with your friend. That way we know you are already exposed to that person, and we can feel comfortable with you being around that person, okay? If you don't come with that person, then we're going to say, no, you need to sit over here. You need to be away from them. Because I don't know where that person's been, and I don't know where you've been, and I don't know whether or not you've been together. Okay? Now, one of the things that came up in the room over there was, well, what if a parent calls and says, hey, it's okay for Jesse to sit with Kara tonight? Well, one parent is not enough, and I can't sit there and call Kara's parent and say, Kara's parent, is it okay if she sits with Jesse? I can't do that, okay? So I can't have a parent calling and saying it's okay for so-and-so to sit with so-and-so, all right? So you're going to have to arrive with the people that you want to sit with, all right? Everybody clear on that? All right. Now, this isn't exactly the sheet that I wanted, but we'll do it. All right. You know that, how many of y'all have seen people running around the street with masks on? And it's not Halloween. What a weird thing. Man, y'all are just not funny. All right. I know, I'm not funny. As if I was funny, y'all would be laughing. Hey, somebody found that funny. Yay! We got laughter in the house. Okay, so if you want a mask, we've got masks. Destination Church is not requiring masks to be worn. We're not going to require the mask to be worn, but if you want a mask, wear a mask. If your parent says you should wear a mask, you're going to wear a mask. Okay? The parents were told over there in the room a few minutes ago that if you are one of those people who are highly susceptible and they want you to wear a mask, they're to get in touch with the small group leader, and the small group leader is going to watch and make sure you wear your mask. Now, if you like wearing masks and you want to wear a mask, then we're going to start trying to theme things out through the next few weeks or so. Dazzle up a mask. Wear it. Be bold about it, okay? We're not saying you have to wear it the whole time, but if you want to wear it, wear it. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it, okay? That's just the way that that's going to be. We have to social distance. I talked about that a minute ago. No touchy-feely, no holding hands, no hugging on each other. Listen to me. I know we get there sometimes. No crying on each other's shoulders. All right? What? We do it. I've cried on many a shoulder. And they're standing there like, what is wrong with you? I'm just an emotional kind of guy. All right. However, we are still going to do ministry, okay? If you feel led in the midst of worship that you need prayer, go to the person that you want to pray for you. But this is the stipulation. When you go to them, they're going to grab a couple of masks. You're going to wear a mask. They're going to wear a mask during that ministry time. Okay? Because we have to protect each other. And that's one of the things, in order to do ministry, we got to get close. All right? And so when we get to those times that we're going to do ministry, we're not stopping ministry. Jesus ain't stopping in the midst of this. So we're going to keep going. All right? So, but in order to do it, we have to protect ourselves. So you don't want to be sick. Workers don't want to be sick. You're going to put on a mask during that ministry time. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Facility usage. You can't go running around all over the place, all over the building. The only restrooms that are open are these two out here. And don't be going into restrooms and congregating, girls. Because guys don't do that. Guys go in the restroom and they're like, okay, nobody's in here, good. Another guy comes in, they're like, hey. That's about it. All right. Am I right, guys? Yep. All right. So, girls, on the other hand, girls are like this. Hey, honey, let's go to the bathroom together. We're going in the bathroom, and we're going to stay there, look in the mirror, and we're going to do all this, and we're going to talk about so-and-so who is so cute. I just love him to death. He is so awesome. Oh, my goodness. If he wasn't with so-and-so, I sure would go after him. And then so-and-so comes in, and she's like, I know you've been talking about my man. And next thing you know, you got this brawl in the girls' room and everything. We don't want any of that. Okay? So, no congregating in the bathroom, okay? No congregating in the lobby. We've got that rule on Sunday morning, too. We ushering everybody out, all right? We're going to come in. We're going to play games like we did with Kahoot, okay? We're going to do other games. Pastor Johnny will be back next week, so be ready to take your pictures of feet or whatever weird thing he's got going on, okay? All right. Y'all seen any more pictures of feet to Johnny lately? All right, here you go. Gift card to the first person who sends a picture of their foot to Pastor Johnny right now. I don't have his number. You might have his number. I know he is. That way we know that he gets it. All right. So, we'll be doing those kind of games again, all that kind of fun stuff. We'll probably even do some of those table games where we'll have a table set up over here. We'll have a table set up over here, and you'll have a competition, just one person up on stage against another person up on stage, okay? So we got what? What's it called? Social distancing, okay? So we're going to continue to have fun, guys. We're going to continue to do things, all right? Don't think this is going to stop, all right? We're going to worship just like we got through worshiping just now. And like I said before, we don't want you to stop worshiping. And if in the midst of worship you need ministry, go find somebody. All right? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep working it. All right? We're going to do small groups. Now, I haven't checked because I've been running like a chicken with my head cut off all afternoon, but we're supposed to be signing up for small group studies for the summer. Do we have those sheets? No. All right. So we've got 3 studies going on during the summer. So this is what's going to happen. I know you probably won't want to, but I'm going to be doing a study. All right. I will most likely be doing the study I'm claiming Journey. Okay? So, what? Oh, I have to back off. I think my wife wants Journey. So Miss Christine is going to be doing a study in Journey. Okay? And I would let her come and tell me what that study is. You do? All right. Here's your video of the study.
Every one of us finds ourselves at war in our brains every single day. We've bought this lie that we are a victim to our thoughts. We are at war. In the next 6 weeks, we're going to look at the scriptures. You're going to see again and again this truth, that we have authority. We have a choice between chaos and quiet, between noise and solitude with God, between denial and healing. Next time you're stuck in a downward spiral of distraction, choose stillness. God knows that where we will find contentment is actually not thinking so much about ourselves. You are not helpless because God lives inside of you. He knows that we are not going to get all this right. He knows that we are not going to be perfectly holy and perfectly single-minded people all the time. Yet He died anyway. We choose to obey Him no matter how we feel. This is our mindset free. It's our upward spiral. We have a choice. We forget. The Bible doesn't call us victims. It calls us warriors. And we were built to fight the greatest battle in our generation, this battle of our minds.
Well then, Miss Christine's trying to show us all out. All right, so that's what she's going to be doing, okay? Over in Journey, apparently. Okay, that sounds interesting. I think I'll go to that one. Oh, I can't. I got to do one myself. So Miss Annie's got a small group that she's going to be doing, and it is called Freedom Ride. Also sounding awesome, but I bet you didn't get a trailer like Miss Christine did you? I don't have a cool, yeah. Miss Annie doesn't have a cool video. Neither do I have a cool video, but I'm doing something boring by Francis Chan. Any of you know Francis Chan? Okay, I'm doing one by Francis Chan, okay? It's called Greater Than, and it's really going to talk about how we are not the things that we say about ourselves or the world says about us, but we are who God says we are. Okay? And so we're going to be breaking into those groups, and each night we're going to end our service by going to those groups. All right? Now, we will still, on occasion, go into our small groups, our grade band groups, okay, where my high school boys and I are going to get together and we're going to talk about how everything's going. All right? And we're going to chill. And we're going to plan on doing some stuff together. All right? We're still going to do that from time to time. But the primary thing that we're going to be doing for message-wise is these 3 studies. Okay? That way you don't have to sit up here and listen to me or Mr. Brian or Pastor Johnny week after week after week after week. Sorry. Wow. All right. So y'all good with that? All right. So is there any way that we could figure out how to really quick, off the cuff, get these guys into those groups? I guess not. All right. Well, next week, y'all going to have to listen to me talk. Or maybe we'll get Johnny to tell us about his wonderful vacation. I don't know. But we'll sign up for our groups next week so that you know what you're going to do. Okay? We're going to limit the number of students in each group, so you better come early so you can get in the group that you want to, because I know that you all want to be in Miss Christine's group, all right? Because she's the coolest of them all. All right, so make sure that you're here next week. Come early so you can sign up. We're going to do that next week, all right? When we finish, this is what we got to do. How many of y'all have been to church on Sunday morning? Okay. So when we're at church on Sunday morning, we have set up a dispersal plan, where this section will go out this door over here and walk down the hallway and exit through the children's ministry wing. This section will go through this door and go through and exit out the children's ministry door. The outside are being asked to go out the front doors. All right? We've developed our own as well. You're going to be dismissed from your small group. So if you're in the sanctuary, you're going to go straight out the back doors or the front doors that are in the back. No, the front, whatever they are. We're going out that way, okay? If you're in my town, you're going to go out the back door, which is really the back door because it's in the back of but it's really the side of the building. If you figure this is the front, so that's side. Anyway, you're going to go out there like you're going to DC 1 and 2, okay? You're going to go through the fence. You're going to go back out into the parking lot. If you are in Journey, how am I going to exit Journey? I could make you walk all the way down into my town and go out through the playground. Nah, I tell you what, just go out Journey door. All right, so you'll go out Children's Instruments. All right, so those in Journey will go out Children's Instruments. Those in Sanctuary will go out this door. Those in my town will go out that door. Okay? We cannot be congregating hanging around inside the building once service is over. Vamoose. Because I want to go home. And I want to get in my bed. And I want to sleep. Unlike you young children who want to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning playing your video games. Unless, of course, you're Chris, who's a middle-aged man with a beard, staying up to 3 o'clock in the morning playing video games. Nah, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, I do. I'm an old man. See the gray, right? See it? Gray in the beard, okay? I'm pushing that 5-0 here, guys. I've got to have my sleep. If I don't get my sleep, you can ask some of these guys over here who've been in a room with me before. I get grouchy. You got it? Okay. So Miss Christine's got a way for us to be able to sign up for small groups tonight, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We got about 30 minutes left tonight, and I know that this has been an exhausting time for you as you have sat there, and so wonderfully cross your arms and listen to every word that came out of my mouth, and that you have absorbed every bit of it, and that you are now ready to go forth and conquer the world, because I am such an awesome motivational speaker. But what we're going to do is we are going to break into our small groups right now. Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like for the middle school girls, would you please stand? My friends, these are the middle school girls. Yay! Middle school girls, would you please go with Miss Christine? And she's going to take you to an undisclosed location where you shall have a mission. Now, those of you who are in Miss Annie's small group, anyone in Miss Annie's small group? Andy, where's your small group? Oh, the twins. The twins are in Miss Annie's small group. Okay. Is there anybody who is not in a small group? You're new girls. What grade are y'all in? So y'all are all high school? Awesome. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let y'all go with Miss Annie and Miss Emily, and y'all are going to have a small group together time, okay? So with the twins, okay? Y'all go with Miss Annie. All right. Now, we have Miss Wendy's small group. Where is Miss Wendy's small group? Please stand if you claim to be in Miss Wendy's small group. Okay. So Miss Wendy's in is it Inglewood Beach? So Inglewood Beach. So y'all have got quite the walk to go meet her in Inglewood Beach. No, I've asked Andy to take y'all's group tonight. Okay, so if y'all would, you can go right over there in that corner. All right. So if y'all would go over there, and then the rest of you guys who are high school boys, if y'all will come and meet me over here. And then if you're in middle school, who's middle school? Middle school guys? If you're going to ninth grade, you're high school. We're all high school? All right, so me and Chris, we've got you guys. Why don't, since you guys are right there, why don't all the rest of you guys come on over here and sit with us over here, and we can just go ahead and meet over here. All right, so y'all can come on over here with us, and we can meet. All right. Y'all can go my
when I crank it like a chainsaw. Yeah, they like the way I do this. When I crank it like a chainsaw. Full throttle, heavy metal, set the bar, next level. Wasteland, getting all janky, so glow. Chainsaw. Let it go with them elbows back. It's smoking just like this track. Shirt is soaking from all this sweat. Catch my breath. Chainsaw. Now hear me roar. I'm an apex predator. From the sycamore, let's get Skeletor. Chainsaw. Chainsaw. Watch it learn, watch it learn. Get that thing cranking, yeah, slash, burn. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back, crank it, back, bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back, crank it, back. Crank it like a chain, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it like a chain, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it like a chainsaw. Fresh flannel shirt, country bumpkin, lumberjack your moves, aka Paul Bunyan. Run, yan. I make it right, I make it right, I make it right. Chainsaw. Drop it down, low. Chop it, here we go. Teeth so sharp that they call them my jaws. I'm your boss, baby, crack it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back, crank it, back. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw.
and you put it inside whatever you buy. Turn it all the way up and then you bang it. Top the block, no whistle. Wilderness, but I'm chivalrous. From Texas, but no massacre. Unless it's a beat, we killing it. Dropping time trees, can't you see? Watch some things fall. Bows to my knees, that mean I crank it like a chainsaw. Do it to these trees, I'll see these flames, y'all. Burn them up to burn them down, now let me see you.
Gaze out.
To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Burn to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, crank it, crank it, back, crank it, back, back. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, crank it, crank it, back, crank it, back, back.
Crank it like a chain,
Gaze out.
crank it like a chain, crank it like a chain, crank it like a
Gaze out.
crank it like a chainsaw, chainsaw. Crank it like a chain, crank it like a
Gaze out.
crank it like a chain, crank it like a I'm just a step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today.
My voice will be heard today.
I've gotta make a stand, but I am just a man.
I'm not superhuman.
My voice will be heard today. It's just another war, just another family
My
torn.
voice will be heard today.
It's just another kill. The countdown begins to destroy ourselves. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I need a hero to save my life. I need a hero just in time. Save me just in time. Save me just in time. Who's gonna fight for what's right? Who's gonna help us survive? We're in the fight of our lives.
When I'm ready to die.
Who's gonna fight for the weak? Who's gonna make them believe? I got a hero living in me. I gotta fight for what's right. Today I'm speaking my mind. If it kills me tonight,
We'll be ready to
a
die.
hero's not afraid to give his life. A hero's gonna save me just in time. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I need a hero. Who's gonna fight for what's right? Who's gonna help us survive? I need a hero. Who's gonna fight for the weak? Who's gonna make them believe? I need a hero. I need a hero. A hero's gonna save me just in time.
Give me that God Almighty, that God old gospel, that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body. Ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power.
The church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, let me hear the church clap.
Give me that church mother in a church hat clap. Man, that sugar gave her color purple coming back clap. When that whole week beat you up and stress you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. And on another note, she just hit another note. Chills down my spine, got me crying, make me overload. You don't know about it though. Old school church hymn seekers get the humming out of drum up in the verse. Then Lordy, Lordy, Lord, can you hear me now? Church close, sweater, you don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, I swear Thomas Jones with a head did. Now it's flying everywhere, she don't care what her head did. She an egg, yeah, caught up in the egg, yeah. Probably why she clapping like Jesus just reappeared, yeah.
Give me that God, that God, oh, I throw that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body, ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power.
Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap.
I wanna be the type of dude to get the Lord on his feet. I wanna do the type of shows that the Lord wanna see. What I mean, if I can make the whole church clap, it ain't a clap in the heavens, then that clap just a clap, clap. For his son glorified, sin mortified. The Holy Spirit going word that truth ain't watered down. It's sound doctrine, gets birds in the common now. Nothing wrong with singing loud, but that ain't where the power's on. The church has been clapping at weak sermons, leaving the weak hurt. No one's changed by Sunday service. We need discernment, check what you be affirming, cause the church can be full of members but empty in conversions. Preach the gospel and stand back, look for changed lives, not for hand claps. Love people well, oh they can stand at the church, just the church with the words, but we stand well.
Give me that God Almighty, that God, oh, I throw that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body, ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power.
Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap.
You can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. Where the bricks at? I give him that ditty bop. Like take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work. I'ma do that ASAP. Throw my faith in rap, but I say don't say that, huh? What I'ma turn down for? I feel like Shaq in 9-4, breaking glass on that backboard. I like Kobe and Toronto, huh? Dropping 81, yo I dropped the 88. Ricky Bobby, shake and bake, sleeping on it, should've stayed awake, huh? Everybody make mistakes like VJs. Tryna say my name is Minio. Say it with me, Minio. Okay, great. 2 forks high, raise the stakes. Risk it all, I take the hate. This the winning team. Get the Gatorade. My guy good, but he's not safe. Nah. They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, cause he got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me. That's all you got. Come on with it. That's all you got. You can't stop me. You don't got the power. Shut me down. That's not enough. I'm my biggest problem. You don't got the power. Shut me down. That's not enough. You can't stop me. You're my biggest opponent. You know me, I know you, we know it. Whenever I fail, you always been there to simply remind me I've blown it. You don't see when I'm growing. You don't see where I'm going. You only see in the moment. You know I'm on stage. You never let go it. Don't cease to amaze me, and it drive me crazy. That you catch every detail that I miss in the songs I'm making. Saying you will never write a verse like Kendrick. Never be the rapper I got from Hendrix. Top 10 alive, you will never be mentioned. Why aim so high, won't survive the trenches. Plus, you a Christian, Andy. They will never listen, Andy. Plus, we a pigment, Andy. You don't got skill, you a gimmick, Andy. Well, if I listen to you and everything you put in my ear, I'll be living like woulda, shoulda, coulda. I'll be paralyzed by fear. Ain't that the truth? If I quit, the only way I lose. I got 2 choices when I do this: make moves or make excuses. If you know who I'm talking about, then you got me. My biggest enemy is me, and even I can't stop me. They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, cause he got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me. That's all you got. Come on with it.
feeling like this. I'm so tired of trying to fight this. I'm asleep and all I dream of is waking to you.